everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another roadmap video for you today. This time we are discussing the paid expansion. Now this is the expansion A Rift in Time, which is going to cost $30. So just to make you aware of that. Now it does look like this expansion is going to be broken into 3 different parts over the course of the next 6 months. So let's just break it down, go through all the different details. So the first thing it says is December 5th, 2023, explore Eternity Isle and meet Rapunzel, Gaston and Eve on your island adventures. So with this paid expansion, we get access to the entire island. We do get all 3 characters, Rapunzel, Gaston and Eve, which I think is really good. And it does look like we get the royal tour as well within this expansion too, which I think is great. So they're piling on a lot of stuff for us at the beginning. I'm not entirely sure all the ins and outs, whether we have access in terms of every part of the island. Like we'll get the 3 biomes, let's just say that, because they did mention in the showcase that there was going to be like secret pathways and things like that. So whether there's going to be parts that kind of blocked off to us, I'm not entirely sure, but certainly there's going to be a lot more to come with it. I think it's quite exciting to see, and knowing that we get 3 biomes that we can decorate with their own object limit counts, that's pretty cool. I am interested to see how travel works to the Isle, just because of, I don't know, I'm interested to see how it works with moving characters between the islands, decorating the islands and everything like that. So I'm just really intrigued to find out how that all works, but I guess we'll find out when the expansion comes in. So I am really looking forward to discovering more about this new biome and everything like that. They have mentioned about crops and foliage and stuff like that, which I'm excited to see. Again, it'll be interesting to see if we can move these between the islands as well. I'm just excited to find out more. Now it does look like there's going to be a story-based storyline, I guess, going through this entire expansion. So how much we uncover during the December update, I'm not entirely sure. But we do get to spring of 2024. Now this is lined up under early spring, so my guess is it ties into the early spring update with Daisy. Not in terms of content crossing over, but just in terms of a release. So it does say, explore Ancient's Landing to uncover more of its secrets and befriend a very lucky villager. Now this is quite cool because this indicates another character coming to the world. Now obviously it could be somewhat as direct as it being lucky, as in lucky from 101 Dalmatians. I do think that's highly unlikely. I think the obvious choice that it's going to be is going to be Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Now that will be quite cool as a tie-in, and things like that. So whether again it's going to be a character that can come to our island and things like that, or if it's just someone we're going to interact with in Ancient's Landing, I am really curious. I like the idea that Oswald is tied to Ancient's Landing, which obviously sounds like an older place kind of locked away. And we sort of think of Oswald being an older, very early creation of Walt Disney. I kind of love that kind of tie-in that way. I think that's pretty cool. Intrigued to see how that develops story-wise. Based on the picture, it does look like there's this doorway. So this part's probably going to be blocked off to us, and we'll probably get access to it from then. And then the third and final bit is summer 2024, and it says foil Jafar schemes and fix the rift in time. Now obviously we see Jafar here. Whether we see Jafar earlier in the expansion timeline, like will he appear in December or spring, I'm not entirely sure, or if he just comes into play in summer, it's not entirely clear. I imagine he might be across the whole storyline. But this is quite cool. It'll be interesting to see if Jafar does come in as a fully fledged character then or not. But I am really excited, and I do wonder if, because it says fix the rift in time, I'm curious as to whether we're going to, if the island will change at that point. Whether, you know, the looks of it or things like that. I'm very intrigued to see what impact that has. I think it's going to be great. I think this expansion is going to be worth the money. You get a whole new island to decorate, which obviously if you're a part of this channel, you know a big thing I do is decorating in this game. So having a whole new island to decorate is just obviously very, very appealing to me. They have showed off the island as a map, which I think is great. It does look very big. They did say it should be about the same size as our current island. So I think that's really exciting. Am I annoyed that two of probably my most wanted characters are stuck behind a paywall? Yes, I am very annoyed. I wish I didn't have to pay for Eve. I wish I didn't have to pay for Rapunzel. But it is what it is. That's the situation we're in now. I will pay it. It's $30 that I can afford. I get people being upset. I get people being annoyed. But it does look like there's going to be a lot of content with this expansion pass. And I think it is going to be worth it, especially for someone like me who does a lot of decorating. It does give me a lot of freedom to decorate more and everything like that. So it really will add to the quality of the game for me. But I understand people being annoyed and not wanting to pay it. I am looking at this and thinking, you know, it's $10 over each update, I guess you could say, because it's broken into 3 parts. I am a little bit worried and kind of thinking like, will these updates be similar to how the Ursula and Wally bundle are? Like, as in, will they actually add significant content in that sense? Because I do think, I mean, actually, tell a lie, I've not played the Ursula bundle yet. I have seen it though. But I know that the content there is quite small. They make it seem like there's a lot of content, I think, by time gating it. But realistically, in terms of what you actually have to do, there's not a lot that you have to do in them. So there's every chance the expansion will be like that. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I think realistically we could be looking at something like that. But I think overall, the giving us a new island to fully decorate will definitely be worth it in my eyes. There is a lot that's coming with this island in terms of new companions, new crops and things like that. So I definitely think it's going to be worth it overall. I'm excited to find out more. I will be doing a deep dive video for you all, going over all the little bits of information that they kind of teased and showed us during the showcase. But I did want to go over the roadmap because I think it's nice to have like a very short and sweet breakdown of what content we can expect. And then obviously if people are interested in the smaller bits of detail, you know, which crops we're getting and things like that, then obviously the deep dive will be perfect for that. So I will be getting onto that video very soon, but for now I hope you enjoyed this little roadmap video for the paid expansion. Will you be getting the paid expansion? Are you looking forward to it? Do you think it's worth the money? Let me know, all the good and bad. I'm really happy to hear your viewpoints. I do want to sort of express that I am happy to hear what you want to say, whether it is positive or negative. So yeah, feel free to leave some comments below. Feel free to like the video, and as always, if you are not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.